Welcome to our USD 239 school updates. I want to welcome everyone back to the start of a new school year. Today we are going to introduce you to 5 of our new teaching staff, and we're also going to introduce you to our new food service management director and our new food service management company. But first of all, I just want a few things to visit about. Last year at this time, we still had construction going on. The grade school was probably 98% completed last year at this time, and the high school didn't get completed until February 1. So the school year has started off great, that we are able to come into the buildings and everything's ready to go. If you go around the schools, some of the things that we still have going, we still have some landscape going on. We still have some, just some sidewalks being put in with finishing up some steps and just some odds and ends that we are finishing up. But odds and ends will always happen throughout the school year now and in the near future. This year's enrollment looks pretty steady. We're right around 605 students, K through 12. We're probably up a few students from last year. We also have our school budget. The mill levy remained the same, and that's always encouraging for everyone. That's our local mill levy for the school. You don't have to worry about that going up for another year, so that's good news. So before we get into visiting with our new staff, I want to introduce to you, I think most everybody knows Eileen Mullins. She was our head cook at our grade school. She is now our food service director, and she works primarily for the new food service company that we have, which is called OPA. A little bit on OPA is they are a food service management company that originated out of Chesterfield, Missouri. And they are probably in over 140 school districts in Missouri, probably been in Kansas now for about 5 years, and they have around 40 school districts here in Kansas. A couple reasons why you go with the food service management company is probably, cost savings is one, and also quality of food is another one. But welcome, Eileen. We appreciate the opportunity here for you to be here. And so Eileen has worked with the district for over 20 years?
Yes, 22. Well, this is my 23rd.
Eileen 23rd year here in the district. So we're happy that we can keep her here in the district. She has done a great job with our elementary kitchen. Now she's the food service director, as I mentioned. So I'd like to have a quick interview with her. As I mentioned, the cost of the food is less. What about the quality?
The quality is amazing. Even my daughter came home yesterday and said, "Mom, the food's better than it was last year." And I was the head cook last year. So I said, "Honey, I agree with you totally, 100%. It is amazing the quality of food we're getting in. And Chef Rick, OPA has a chef, Rick, and that's who creates every recipe. And OPA's mission is to make the kids' day, and they do it by, that's all they do is feed school-related kids. So, they know what they're doing.
So other than the quality of the food and the cost, since costs are less, what other advantages do you see with OPA?
Smiling faces in the cafeteria, and the kids get more choices. And I've been in Salina, and people are saying, "Man, the kids are loving the food," and kids that weren't even eating are eating now. So everywhere I go, that's what I get. Everybody's happy.
Okay, good. And we know that breakfast is a big part of everybody's, start of everybody's day, and grade school probably feeds about 100 kids every morning for breakfast. The high school, junior high is around 40. Is there, like I said, breakfast is important. What are we doing at the high school to help bring those numbers up?
What we're going to do is implement a grab-and-go breakfast between second and third hour, so kids that sleep in late and don't like to they just get there right at 8, they'll have a chance to get breakfast, just grab it and go, and that way I feel our numbers are going to go up tremendously for breakfast at the high school, because we've already had kids said, "When are we going to start it?"
Well, good. Is there anything that I haven't asked you about OPA that you might want to share with our audience?
No, I'm just real pleased with what we are serving our students. And it's going to be some rough time for us, the cooks, but the kids are loving it. I said, because we're learning everything new, and it's amazing.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on today. And
thank you.
We'll then take a short break here, and we'll be back with our new teaching staff. Thank you.
Eagle Communications is the leader in advertising. We can put your business in front of thousands of customers during the most watched shows, including local and national sports. Let our employee owners target customers with affordable advertising in over 40 popular TV networks and online with Facebook, Google, and YouTube. From crafting your message to video production, let our team help your business grow. Call today, 785-200-6030. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Welcome back to our USD 239 school update. Currently I'm here with new teaching staff, and I'm going to let the new staff introduce themselves. And so we're going to start here with Mr. Brooks.
My name is Dennis Brooks. I'm the new band director here. I'm originally from Manhattan. I've been teaching this is my 22nd year. Prior to this, I taught at Clay Center. I do have a wife, Kaylee. She's the music teacher down at Central Elementary School in Lyons. I have two boys. Connor is 9, had to think about that. And my youngest, Caleb, is 6. One of my favorite things to do when I'm not teaching is, hanging out with the family and playing board games and enjoying time with them. So,
Thank you.
And I'm Carrie Pratt. I teach first grade here at Minneapolis Grade School. I was born and raised in Minneapolis, but I taught for 10 years in Olathe, Kansas, and then 7 years in Columbia, Missouri in kindergarten. So this is my first year here. I'm glad to be back home. I have a husband, John, and we have 2 little girls, Ava, who started kindergarten here this year, and then Lily, who turned 2. So we keep busy. We like to do things outside and are enjoying being in the country, so we can do that.
My name is Shiloh Nichols, and I teach first grade. And prior to Minneapolis, I taught 10 years of preschool. I grew up in Minneapolis. I graduated from here, and my husband and I have 6 children. The age range is 22 to 2. So in my spare time, when I have it, I enjoy Stephen King novels. I enjoy reading them and collecting them.
I'm Kelly Marsh. I am 4th grade teacher here this year. This is my 13th year of teaching. I have taught preschool up to 2nd grade, and I've taught in several different places. I came most recently from Solomon. I am from Minneapolis, born and raised here, graduated from here. My husband is Courtney Marsh, who is the Spanish teacher at the high school here. In my spare time, I like to take pictures. I like to go watch my husband's different teams that he coaches, and we have an 8-year-old son who's in 2nd grade here named Kale, and I like to go watch the things that he does.
My name is Megan James. I'm also a 4th grade teacher here. This is my first year of teaching. I'm originally from Concordia, Kansas. I then went to McPherson College where I played basketball and ran track.
Well, thank you for each one of you to be able to give us your time today. Appreciate that. So if you happen to see these people on the street, welcome them here to Minneapolis, as well as we have another teacher over at the high school, Steve Taylor, who's part of our special ed team. He couldn't make it today. He has an IEP, but we definitely appreciate you guys coming in here today. And one last thing before we go, the school district does have a new website at www.usd239.org, and on that website you can take a look at our school lunches. You can see what's going on. It's updated regularly, and we will see you next month. Have a great day. Thank you.